Interesting story from Laura Loomer on Parler saying, why isn't any mainstream media channel covering this story? Is outrageous. The Star of David is deemed hateful imagery by Twitter. Let's take a look, shall we? The Jerusalem Post. The Star of David deemed hateful imagery by Twitter. Twitter users found themselves locked out of their accounts after using the Star of David in their profile images. The Star of David has been deemed hateful imagery by Twitter, which is locking the accounts of users who display it in their profile pictures. The Campaign Against Anti-Semitism has reported that several Twitter users have contacted them in recent days to report that their accounts have been locked by the social media platform. The reason given, according to messages they received from Twitter, we have determined that this account violated the Twitter rules, specifically for violating our rules against posting hateful imagery. You may not use hateful images or symbols in your profile image or profile header. As a result, we have locked your account. Is Twitter run by New York? This is something that we would expect to see from the governors of New York, how they're attacking synagogues and whatnot, or prohibiting Jewish worship in light of COVID. The images in question range from a white Star of David in graffiti style to a superimposition of the modern blue star on the flag of Israel spliced with the yellow star Jews were forced to wear by the Nazis to a montage of yellow stars. And here we see one of the accounts. Here we see the profile picture of the superimposition of the Nazi star and the current Israeli Star of David. Violating our rules against posting hateful imagery. You may not use hateful images or symbols in your profile image or profile header. As a result, we have locked your account. To unlock your account, you must do the following. Delete your profile field, the profile field that violates our rules, and verify your phone number, bigot. Oh my goodness. Stephen Silverman, Director of Investigations and Enforcement at Campaign Against Anti-Semitism, said, so often social media companies claim that they lack the resources to tackle hate on their platforms. But Twitter has put the lie to that claim by demonstrating that it does have the resources, but chooses to target the benign symbol of a victimized minority instead of the countless racists who use its platform with impunity. Yes, Twitter is not a fair platform. It is not a just platform, and they obviously have their own agenda, whatever that agenda may be. Twitter must immediately restore these accounts, apologize to the owners, and pledge finally to take robust action against the anti-Semites whom it has enabled for so long. But this is not the first time that Twitter has come in for criticism over apparent endemic anti-Semitism. Last week, the platform was accused of inciting anti-Jewish hatred after it refused to take action when the hashtag Jewish privilege. Oh my God. Oh, is being born into a, oh my God. Jewish privilege began trending. The tag was used to promote anti-Semitic messages on the platform such as hashtag Jewish privilege is being born into a world where your ancestors have progressively transformed an entire civilization into a Jewish utopia by inverting its formerly Christian values into their exact opposites. Hashtag Jewish privilege is oof. Running the slave trade, owning slave ships, owning the cotton plantations, but constantly blaming slavery on white people with the very media that you completely control. Eventually, Jewish Twitter users fought back using the tag in an ironic manner to highlight the anti-Semitism they and their family had faced over the years. Well, that is the proper response. You fight free speech with free speech. Good job on the Jewish Twitter using the post ironically. Good on them. Silverman added, "It is deplorable enough that Twitter consistently fails to act against anti Semitism on its platform, but now is taking action against Jews for the simple crime of showing pride in their identity by displaying a Star of David. It never fails to astound just how low Twitter is prepared to go. Well, Twitter is certainly in a bind, aren't they? They have to choose their masters. They have to choose whether they're going to follow the J's or the SJWs. So, Twitter, who's it going to be? Is it going to be the progressives or is it going to be the Jewish faith? Because either way, I win. That's all, guys.